I'm not trying to fuck tomorrow, baby. I want you. Nah, nah. And I woke up in the kitchen saying, how the hell did this shit happen? No, baby. Drunk in love, we be all night. The last thing I remember is so beautiful, but you drunk in love, yeah. We be all
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's get the show started. Uh, Welcome to Relationship 911. This is the edition of the MI 2015. I am your host, King James. Let me move that out the way. I was kind of showcasing my mic skills, my mic flag skills. Let me bring that back a little bit for you guys. All right. So anyway, welcome to Relationship 911. This is the rendition of the MI 2015. Shouts out to all the MI 2015 admins, Telly, Carrie, my boy Brent, Anisha. Shout out to all my admins, and shout out to all the members in the Facebook group. We got some really good members in the group, planting seeds, and we are growing knowledge. I definitely have some of the best admins all around. And add me on Google Hangouts. If you don't know anything about it, download Google Hangouts. Add me on there. It's Relationship 911 MI 2015 at gmail.com. And you can add me on there. Also, my shows are now calling, so you can call into the show tonight. This is live right now. If you don't know, this is live. It's 9:53. It's live. We finally got all the kinks out. Hopefully, this don't start doing what it did last night, and we get all the kinks out. You can call in 716-293-8168. That's 716-293-8168, and you're gonna put in the pin 27499. That's 27499. So if you want to call in while we're talking, then and ask a question or give some feedback, you are definitely welcome to do that. 716-293-8168, and the pin is 27499. And I also list that number inside the Married in 2015 group. So check it out. So let's kick off the show. We're talking about dating preferences tonight. And I have on the show tonight the lovely Author J. How are you, Author J?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fine. So, Miss Author J, let's just get straight down into it.
Yes.
You have been charged. They hate when I do this. You have been charged with attacking the throne. How do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Not guilty. Okay, we're just playing and having jokes. So look, this all spawned off of a post the other day where Cynthia, one of the group members in Married in 2015, put up a post, and she said she was a post of me holding a little dog. I don't know where she found that picture. I mean, she must have had to dig because that picture's like 2 years old. And I know it's because I'm with a Christmas tree and it looked like it's the season, but that was like 2 years old and everything like that. I think I was hanging out with a friend that's in the group now. Currently, her name is Monica. She's also a nurse. But anyway, she puts up this post and she says, "Why is this guy single?" And you had a lot to say about this matter. So what was your opinion and what is your view on why King James is single?
I'm going to put this plainly why I think King James is single. Because as Les Brown, the motivational speaker, says, you can't see the picture when you're in the frame. And I think that King James doesn't want to admit the fact that he can't see the whole picture of himself as to what may be some of the issues that he's facing with not finding a woman. But that's why I'm here today, so I can help you out with that.
Okay, so some of the remarks that you made on there that King James is shallow. So
Okay.
what proof did you have, or how did you come to this conclusion that I am shallow?
Okay. I don't think those were my exact words. However, I did allude to the fact that you can come off a bit shallow. And the reason why I said that is because you're very one sided. I mean, as I stated in a comment, I've had an opportunity to meet you. You are a great person. You have an awesome personality. I just don't know why you kind of diluted with a lot of the narrow mindedness that you have about the women that you choose. And then when you get the result you get and you post it on social media, King James, and those opinions come back at you, you don't particularly like everything that's said.
So what? Okay, there was two things I want to focus. One,
Hmm.
you're talking about preferences and choices. So
Right.
saying what are you saying? I'm making bad choices, or my preferences bad? I'm not understanding what you're saying, because you said because of my preferences, I am shallow. So what are my preferences that lead you to the conclusion that I'm shallow?
Well, okay, this is from what I've heard you say to me. The comment about she got to be able to fit my pants. I don't even know where. Like, who would say such a thing? And who would disqualify somebody because they can't fit your pants? We're women. And someone made the comment, we're curvy. So that's automatic no. But I know what you meant. You meant someone that's of a larger size. And so I guess that's not your preference because you made it very clear.
Well, no,
You
no, I would not say. See, that's what I meant.
did.
No, okay, look. What I said was that I'm a big guy. I'm 6'3". I'm 275 pounds.
Okay.
Only thing I'm saying is that if I take my pants off and give them to you, and you have trouble putting on my pants, right? I don't think that I would want a woman who would have trouble buckling up my pants. I'm a big guy, so I don't want a woman who's bigger than me. I'm a big dude. If you're bigger than me, then I'm not saying you're big to the world, but you're bigger than me. So is that
Okay.
making me shallow because I don't want a woman who's bigger? I'm that's bigger than me. That's
What I'm saying is that you're really limiting and you're narrowing your choices and your options. Apparently, what you've been doing and who you've been choosing has not been working. So what I'm saying is that you're gonna have to grow up a little bit. That maturity is gonna have, yes, maturity. It's gonna have to step up a little bit, and you're gonna have to be willing. Okay, let me ask you this because this gets me about men that feel this way. Not just because I'm a plus size woman, because that's fine. If that's not your preference, it's not your preference.
But see, that's
But
but hold on. When you all women, there are some plus size women that can still fit in my pants. So I don't know how you're projecting that I don't want no plus size woman. There are some voluptuous women that can still fit in my pants. You're talking about some,
that's not true. I hope you don't believe that. That's absolutely absurd.
can you fit in my pants?
No, absolutely not.
How do you know?
Absolutely not.
Okay,
Absolutely not.
yeah,
And
okay.
from the way you acting, I guess the question should be, why are you so worried about what's in the pants? Why aren't you worried about what's foundationally underneath? That's the question I have for you. But back to my original point, because you're going to try to get out of it. Everybody wants that perfect person, and I get it. They want someone they're attracted to, and I get it. I really do. I totally get it. But my question is, why not start with someone with a good foundation? I hate when people say, like Harvard, I got to have the best. Well, I'm the kind of person I can make the best. I'm not saying I'm going to start from ground zero, but I'm saying give me 80 and a chick like me will make it 100. So for a guy to say, hey, she has to have, uh, no, you didn't.
I'm just okay. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question.
Okay. But if you're
Do
going to acknowledge that question, though, why can't you? Why
oh,
can't you make something that's good great? You don't have that ability? I mean, what? It's not in you? I don't think that's true. But
okay?
why?
Ask a
Wait,
specific question. What is your specific question?
my question is, why can't men get 80% of their preferences and build from there? Why is that such a hard concept?
That is not a hard concept, and I can only speak of me. I am a type of the type of guy I am. If there are 10 things I want, right? If there are 10, and she possesses 7 out of the 10, or maybe even 6, I think that's still workable. So I've never said I've looked for a perfect person, but what I think people do is when I make a preference or I make a comment, they take a anthill and they make a mountain out of it, like the whole pants comment. Now everybody has preference, so let me ask you this question.
Okay.
I want to run this list down by you. All right. Do you, Arthur J., have any preferences? As a matter of fact, I'm going to go even further. I'm going to ask you this. How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Okay. Would you date a guy that's 5'1"?
Not initially, but
No. Can we have an honest conversation?
We can.
Yes or no? Would you date a guy that's 5'1"?
You're not gonna do it. Okay.
Go ahead.
But I would. Now I would. What I was gonna say is initially, no, I wouldn't have. When my perspective was very narrow, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have even dated a guy that was your skin color, James. I really wouldn't have.
So now you're evolved in all this other stuff. Okay.
I have evolved. What I'm saying is that what you want could come in a different package. So you're telling me I can't.
A guy that's 5'1"?
Yes, I would.
Okay, now let me ask you another. Would you date a guy with a credit score of 400?
I have.
No, now. Would you date a guy?
Not now.
Not now. Okay.
Not.
All right. So look, would you date a guy who was 400 pounds?
My ex-husband was 635. Next question.
Right now, would you date a guy that's 400 pounds?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Would you date a guy that lived with his mother?
Yes.
So you would date a guy that stays with his mother?
I would. And because there's different circumstances that surround that. It's not always black and white.
Okay. Would you date a guy who does not work?
No.
Would you date a guy who's been married 4 times?
No.
Would you date a guy that has 4 kids and all different baby mamas?
I wouldn't.
So, according to some of you, I mean, to where you're pretty shallow.
Actually, I'm not. And that's not the same thing. But good try at putting a twist on it, okay?
I mean, if I have a preference where I say I don't want to date a woman who's bigger than who can't put on my pants, but you can say you don't want to date a guy who's doesn't work or has been married 4 times and with multiple baby mamas and all this other stuff. It's a preference. You are entitled to your preference, but I shouldn't attack you and call you shallow because you have preferences.
Okay, James, let's be very clear. Those preferences are character related, and those things are foundational within a person. Let's not get those confused because you're clumping them together. So there's a such thing as preferences. No, let's go deeper than just on the surface. When you talk about preferences, I'm talking about preferences that could mean the quality of life and the content of someone's character. If a guy has had 4 children by 4 different women, I'm going to question his character. Those are red flags for me. But if a guy's a little overweight and we can go to the gym, and
so now you want to change a nigga. You met him at 400 pounds. Now you want to change him.
No, I don't want to change him. What I want to make sure of is that we're both healthy. And that's something we both should do. I'm a plus size chick, but guess what? I work out 5 days a week. I'm not thin. I can't fit your pants. That's not because I sit at home and eat all the time. But we have to be honest. Preferences run the gamut at different levels. We have shallow preferences and things that just make sense.
Okay.
Character makes sense.
Okay, so you're saying my preferences, because I'm reading between the lines. So you're trying to say all my preferences are based off, my only preference is off of looks. I don't choose no substance. It's strictly physical is what you're saying that King James chooses off of.
Correct. I'm saying that
Wait a minute. And where's your proof?
Okay. A, what you just said a moment ago. And then B, if you're going to disqualify her off of just what she looks like, how can you even get to the second preference that you have?
No, wait a minute. Where do you have the proof that says I only choose? I mean, obviously you must know all the girls I've dated or you've seen women I've dated. And so I'm just saying, where is your proof? you're stating you're just throwing rocks and you're hiding the hand. You're not really putting any proof. You're just making comments with nothing to back it up. You say I strictly go off of physical preferences. So I'm trying to figure, and then it's like the way some of the things you put. If she's a big girl, she's a good girl. But if she has a little shape, then she's a bad girl and she has no substance. So all the big girls are full of life and they're good and are smart and intelligent, are great helpmates, and the ones that may have a little shape or they're small, as dumb as a tic tac. What?
Absolutely. And that's absurd. And that's absurd. That's absolutely not
what you're
what I'm saying is, don't preference. Don't say, because you know what happens. Let's not pretend here, since we're going to have an honest conversation. When anyone in the group, and I can name several of the men, when they make comments about plus size women or big women, it's normally in a very negative light. So I just want to be very clear. When you are talking about something that I represent, I want to make sure that it's in the right light. So let's not make negative reflections or put things in a negative connotation to where it sounds like, oh, big women are bad, or even being a big woman is not a good thing. You lead a group where you're trying to impart knowledge and wisdom about dating.
Correct.
Okay?
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Okay. So you're going to have to also be mindful that there's people that are listening and looking. And guess what? Sometimes self-esteem can be hit a bit in some of those comments. Now, you can't gauge what everybody says, but what I'm saying is I expect you as the leader to have a little bit more evolved perspective than she can't fit my pants, I won't date her.
Wait a minute, hold on. What about when the little girls say, I don't want no guy with no stomach and I don't do big guy. I'm a big guy. I don't take offense to that. If they don't want the big teddy bear King James, I'm cool with that. I have no problem with that. I don't get up there and get upset. There are a few women who are not into thicker guys in the group, and I have no problem with that. And that's their preference.
Okay, but what's more accepted? Let's be honest, because what you're doing right now, no, let's be real. Women are more accepting. So the negative connotation that a heavier man gets is not nearly the weight that it carries as a woman, and you know it. So let's not act like there's not already a stereotype out there about bigger women.
Okay. Last but not least, I want to get this last question in. Anyway, look, I want to get this phone number in, 716-293-8168. I know I've been having all these technical difficulties, I promise, but this is going to be the last one because I think I figured out some things. 27499 is the pin where you can call in. You can ask me a question. Right now, this is live. It's 10:08 on the dot. If you want to call in, 716-293-8168. Pressing the pin 27499. If you want to attack the throne too, you can come on with it. Or if you want to support the throne, you can come on with it. Either which one. One more time. 716-293-8168. 27499 is the pin. Write it down. Call in. Go ahead. Arthur J.
Okay. Got a question for you, sir.
Go ahead.
Do you think that there is an unspoken dating class? Think about that. No? Listen to the question. Do you think there's an unspoken dating class?
What the hell?
Or hierarchy, as some people would call it.
What the hell is that?
James, are you serious? Okay. Well, you may need to also pull up dictionary.com on the side of that computer.
Okay, well, explain this shit.
Okay, a dating class. Okay, which means 8s go with 8s, 9s go with 9s, 10s go with 10s, 1s go with 1s. Do you think that there's an unspoken rule of a dating class? And I think that if you really think about it, you would say yes. But do you think so?
I don't know, but this girl told me one day, and I think I know what you're getting at. She said, I be dating out my league. I don't know what the fuck that meant. So I'm assuming that's something what you're talking about. 10s need to go with 10s. I don't know what category. I'm a motherfucking 10. If ain't nobody don't think that I'm a 10, I'm gonna think I'm a 10 myself. So this 10 gonna date a 10, I guess. I don't know. Well, whatever my perception of 10 is.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. But your perception of 10 automatically starts with the physicality. And you've had comments on social media, especially in MI215, where you've made comments towards what you like, and it's been physical. I have not once, since I've been in the group several months, see James say, I want someone that's intelligent. I want someone that's traveled.
Are you
I want someone that's
Are you
stable.
serious? Where have you been all this time? All the comments where I talk about I want a woman that prays, who does this and closes her legs. Are you
You
reading?
want her to pray while twerking, or you want her to pray? I mean, do you want her to really be able to pray? Because the way you be saying it, it don't sound like those are real preferences.
I think I'm gonna need you to go back and look at some comments I made in MI 2015 because nobody will agree with you. If I wish somebody would call in right now and nobody would agree with you that I am like that. Of course, I'm a man. I am a man. I'm going to be physical first.
Okay, we know that.
But that does not keep me. What keeps me is the substance. Last topic. I'm gonna get on one more thing, and then we're gonna close out the show. Preferences. There was a comment today, and this goes on a preference and everything like that. I can't think of her name. There was a young lady in the group, and real story. I always tell real stories. You know, everybody else be doing the fake shit. I'll be doing a real story. So hits me up in my inbox the other day, and I'm not gonna say any names.
Okay.
And I probably shouldn't even tell the scenario because it may give away to who it was. But it's no offense. Hold on. You know, we actually do got a caller. I'm going to take this caller. And hold on, caller. Hold on. Let's see if we can. Hold on. Okay, caller. Just give me a second because, you know, King James is very difficultly challenged. So I don't know if you can hear me. What is this number? Okay, I know you can hear me, but I need to turn you up. So, hold on. Give me just a second. Hold on, let's. You know I'm challenged. Hold on. I'm gonna get this stuff straight. Hold on. Okay. I know you can hear me, but hold on, caller. I can hear you, but barely hear you. I don't think Arthur J. You can't hear the caller, can you?
No, I can't.
How do I turn this caller up? Hold on, caller. I see you. I can hear you, but you barely. You know, this is all new. Hold on.
And God forbid, if you're on James' side, he definitely wants you to talk to
Yeah, if you're on my side, I definitely want you to talk. So as soon as I mean, hold on. Let me see. God damn, how do you do this? I know you can hear me. Godly. Hold on. Wait a minute. I just heard you. Okay, hold on. Say it again. Hold on. You know what? I know what I'm finna do. Caller, stay just like that. Hold on. I think I got a way to get you in here. Hold on. Don't fret. I'm hooking up some stuff as we go along. Okay, wait a minute. I know what I'm finna do, caller. Oh, I hope this don't hang you up. If it does, just call right back. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put you in through the system. Let's see if this works. Hold on. I'm doing some I'm rigging. I promise. I'm like rigging to the east, to the left. Hold on. Okay, caller.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you. Hold on. Arthur J, can you hear the caller?
a little bit.
Okay, hold on, caller. Go ahead, caller. Speak.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, James, I know you made a statement about women in your pants. Well, I can fit in your pants. That's no problem. The
Right.
question I'm going to ask you, I want to know, how do you feel about older women?
Older women. Okay, Arthur J, did you hear her good?
Yes, she said how you feel about older women.
Okay, good. I'm just making. Hey, thank you, caller, for working with us. Because I'm just facing some technical difficulties here. But as you guys, call into the show, it's gonna be great. Okay, how do I feel about older women? I have no problem with older women. How old are you talking?
Now, that I'm not going to answer.
I mean, but look, I have no problem with old. I mean, I don't know you, so I don't know like older. I mean, like I'm 41, so I mean, I don't know how much older she gonna be because I'm 41.
What if it's somebody in their 50s?
Mm.
In their 50s?
Yes, James, be black and seasoned. Come on, answer the question. Let's go. You're never the last word.
Okay, 50s. I mean, does she look 50?
She's been told she doesn't.
Well, I mean, if she doesn't, oh wow, man. I mean,
That proves my point. Ding, ding.
hold on. Can I answer the caller's question? If she doesn't look 50, we're probably more likely on the same page because I don't want to have kids. I just really want to travel. So yes, I would be open to that. I would be open to dating an older woman.
Oh, that's great.
All right. Thank you for your call.
Good answer.
Thank you for your call.
Okay, and that proves my point. You didn't ask her about her substance, her background, anything. Does she look 50? That proves my point. Exactly. You need to go deeper, sir.
No, wait a minute. I mean, look. Look, this show finna come to a motherfucking end because you know what? I answered her question. She said, "Would I date a woman that was older by 50?" I said, "Yes." She didn't ask me about nothing else. It's a show. The time is about to be up. I don't know. Anyway, back to you. Back to a real call. Don't forget 716-293-8168. Enter the PIN 27499. Don't be putting me on the spot like that. Anyway, back to you, Arthur J. Look here. So the lady called and she was asking me about my preferences. Of course, nowadays it seems like men can't even have preferences. So she said, would I date a woman, a young lady who had a 1-year-old?
Mm-hmm.
I said no. I don't think I would date because I got 2 kids. Both of them are older. One is 18, the other one's 14. I don't think that I would date somebody with a 1-year-old. Now, this is nothing about physical.
Got it.
You're talking about substantive.
Right.
The things I'm concerned about. You know, it's pretty recently with the baby daddy and all that type of stuff. So, you know, I have some concerns.
Absolutely.
So I told her no. So she makes a post in Facebook in my 2015. When a woman cooks and she's a good job and do all that, and you tell them you're a mom, they get to running. But did she tell you the whole story? No. She just said when they tell you that they're a mom, they get to running.
Right.
See, and that's what I mean. People always attack you when you feel a little bit personal with the preference. And that's why I think sometimes you come at me because I think you take the preference more personal than an average person. But
okay. So let me say this to you shortly since
let's wrap it up.
Okay. To wrap it up, King James has made his plea, which I'm just going to say he's whimpered a bit about me attacking him over his preferences. But let me say this. That's the most authentic, viable, and understandable preference that you said yet. That makes sense. You're talking about raising a child from infancy up to adulthood.
Right. I'd rather have my own child. If you're 1 year old, and she did not understand because I said at 1, that's a little bit too young. I mean, I don't even want kids. I might as well have my own kid if I date a chick with a 1-year-old. And then what's up with the baby daddy? I don't do no baby daddy drama. I mean, you know, I don't know, but go ahead.
Right, but I agree with you though. That's a preference that is 18 more years worth of raising and beyond. So I get it.
Right.
But that has substance because you're saying, hey, I'm not willing to put the time and the investment in. But when you tell somebody that you're disqualifying them off of a physicality that can clearly be changed, I mean, you're so unfair, but you're glad you're the one with the control.
Right, right. Anyway, Arthur J., I really enjoyed the debate. Thank you for the show. Thank you for coming in. You know, but you know what? I'll give you that, okay? I'll give you that. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. Usually I do my shows on Monday. This is an impromptu, you know, with me getting the thing started. Like you say, just tune in more. The show's going to get better. We're going to have some more hot topics, things like that. And like I say, check us out in the Facebook group, Married in 2015. If you missed the show, if you want to rewatch the show, check me out on my YouTube channel, which I don't know how you search for it. I have a YouTube channel, but I don't know what the tags are. Maybe you can do this. I don't know. I'm going to add some tags to it to get found. But I have a YouTube channel, and you can rewatch this. Maybe I'll repost in the group. But Anyway, good night.
Good night.
Good night.